Dillian Whyte not playing games, calling out everybody, ready to fight anybody, wants to take on anybody. Dillian Whyte ready to jump in and fight Deontay Wilder July 24th after Tyson Fury's fight with Wilder has been postponed, says Eddie Hearn. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video, drop your comments in the comment section below. Hit me up at Twitter, KO Boxing Vibe 1, official KO Boxing Vibe 1, Instagram if you want to see the chat, if you want to see more stuff, want to see more content, quicker, faster, on more topics, on more stuff, hit the PayPal link in the description and drop something for the channel, guys. But dropping a video on this one, man. Obviously, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder looks set to be postponed till October. And listen, October, we're already looking at November, December, Christmas time. Man, what kind of thing is this? Check out my previous video, man. I reacted to this whole thing. I'm not gonna rehash this long thing, but Dillian Whyte, yeah, is that Dillian Whyte, bro? Dillian Whyte's calling out Deontay Wilder, talking about he wants to fight him, he wants to take him on. Eddie Hearn says he's ready to fight, because I remember Eddie Hearn did say Dillian Whyte wants to probably go to United States and go to America and fight. So, and you know, people are talking about would he fight like Trevor Bryan or one of these guys to pick up one of these WBA belts. Looks like he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. You know, and I've said on multiple occasions that I think this will be a good fight. It'll be a big fight. Dillian Whyte is a high-ranked fighter. He's beating guys like, you know, Oscar Rivas. He's beating Joseph Parker. He's beating, you know, some other lower-tier guys like Lucas Brown. You know, he's got good wins on the resume. He knocked out Alexander Povetkin after he got knocked out himself. You know, he knocked him out in devastating fashion at left hook. Again, just knocked him out. So Dillian Whyte has a track record of, you know, he can you know, win big fights. He can lose fights and then come back and win. So this would be a good test and a good fight if Deontay Wilder's up for it, which I doubt. But you know, it would be a good fight, good replacement fight. Because think about it, outside of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, what are the other bigger fights out there for Wilder? You know, Dillian Whyte. You know, who give me some names, guys. Like, who, drop your comments if you think who's the biggest fights apart from the big two for Deontay Wilder. Because Dillian Whyte is the biggest fight. Who else is it? They will sell the fight. Dillian Whyte runs his mouth. Deontay Wilder, you know, with some of his ridiculous antics and ridiculous, you know, comments, you know, especially with all this stuff he's coming out these days with the suit is too heavy, you know, and some egg-sized object, you know, in the gloves. Some of these ridiculous excuses. Like, it would be the setup, the build up, like, you know, the way Dillian Whyte will be trolling Deontay Wilder. Oh my, like, it's good. People are gonna just watch the fight. In the UK, people are gonna buy that pay-per-view, man. So if Deontay Wilder wants to make, you know, make some money, Dillian Whyte is right there, and it'll be a good fight. Obviously, the build up would be interesting. But who would actually win the fight is a totally different question. And I've said on multiple occasions that stylistically, I actually favor Deontay Wilder over Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte hasn't got the greatest balance. Obviously, Wilder hasn't got the best balance himself. But Dillian Whyte hasn't got the greatest balance. His defense is not the greatest. Obviously, he's known for his devastating left hook. But the feet is a bit too slow. Stylistically, his movement is like he just got these deficiencies that I think Deontay Wilder is going to find it easier to really set up that right hand. Straight right hand cross on the chin and lights out and good night and devastating knockout, explosive. So I highly favor Deontay Wilder to beat Dillian Whyte. Obviously, a lot of people are looking at Tyson Fury's performance and trying to measure and say, all right, okay, you know, this is the blueprints to beat Wilder. But not everyone's Tyson Fury. Watch the Tyson Fury first fight, second fight. Some right hands Wilder's throwing, he's missing by inches. Tyson Fury's riding shots, slipping shots by split seconds. Like, Dillian Whyte's not doing that. It's as simple as that. Dillian Whyte, he will have to buy this time and, you know, rough up Wilder and take Wilder to trenches. But with that comes its risks. Educated pressure is the key. But Whyte hasn't got the balance. He hasn't got the reach. He hasn't got the pounds, you know, 270 odd pounds over that Tyson Fury is able to work with, the technical defensive abilities to switch between southpaw and orthodox, you know, and riding shots, slipping shots by split second. Like, can Dillian Whyte do that lasting rounds? It's gonna get caught and sparked. That's just what I think. It will be a competitive fight. I don't think Whyte will get blasted out of there because Wilder's going to be cautious. You know, and it depends on how Wilder takes the fight. If Wilder goes in there and tries to do a Luis Ortiz, that I'm going to wait, he's going to get banged out. He's got to be active, he's got to be involved, he's got to be looking, you know, being active. All this where I'm sitting and I wait for a right hand, he might find himself in serious trouble, because if Luis Ortiz, I believe Luis Ortiz is a more crafty in terms of his skills than Dillian Whyte, but if Dillian Whyte somehow got Wilder in the same trouble Luis Ortiz did and Wilder Ortiz won, Dillian Whyte might be able to pull off the victory. So, and it'll be interesting because even let's say this fight does happen, Deontay Wilder still gets to fight Tyson Fury because it's a contractual thing. He's just gonna end up having another loss on his resume. So it's up to him, man. It's interesting. It'll be a good fight. I'll definitely buy the pay-per-view and watch the fight. So we have to wait and see what happens, man. Drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you guys think about Deontay Wilder potentially taking on Dillian Whyte? Is that a fight that interests you? July 24th, you know, because I want to see the top echelons of the heavyweight division getting it on, man. I don't want to be seeing recycled Dillian Whyte, no, recycling, you know, 3 times now. We're going to get Wilder versus Fury, which is a fight I want to watch, but we have seen it twice. AJ, I want to see the top guys. I want to see Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and obviously Usyk is cruiserweight champ. He's moving up now. He's trying to go for undisputed and all this. I want to see all the guys just mix it up and get the fights on, man. And also for this Wilder Fury fight, the trilogy, the undercard was pretty good. You know, you had Efe Ajagba versus Frank Sanchez. That was a good one. Robert Helenius in his rematch against Adam Kownacki, and I think Jared Anderson. I can't remember the guy he was fighting, but that was a good heavyweight undercard. You know, expecting, you know, good performances, particularly from the rematch between Adam Kownacki and Robert Helenius, which Robert Helenius got that knockout over Kownacki, which surprised everyone because that guy usually likes to take a shot. And Efe Ajagba, his first real proper good step up against Frank Sanchez. You know, Frank Sanchez fighting in Canelo's camp. So, man, that fight was card was supposed to be pretty good. It's unfortunate what's gone on. Hopefully Tyson Fury can recover, can get this fight back on, and let's see what happens, man. Drop your comments again. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the video. Big up everyone, and let's go.